Hello and welcome to A View of Broadway Avenue. My name is Mindy Leadholm and I'm the business liaison out here on the project. And we're standing here with Joe Campbell, Washington County construction engineer. Today we'll be talking about concrete paving and the Broadway Avenue corridor. Joe, we've been working on some concrete paving. Can you explain to me kind of how the concrete paving works?
Yeah, the concrete paving comes out of a ready-mix plant and then is brought to the site with cement trucks. And it's placed in the lanes of where the permanent lanes are going to be with a spreader truck. There's two other machines that follow. A finishing machine, which actually then vibrates and places the concrete to specific thickness and grade. And then after that, there's a curing machine that comes by and then textures the pavement as well as then cures it. So that's the basic process. So they can use all three machines. Sometimes they only use two machines, sometimes they use one, sometimes they do it by hand. But when they do it by machine, they have the most production. So
on the Broadway Avenue corridor, can you tell us why concrete was used as the material on the roadway?
Concrete was chosen for this project because of the kind of traffic area and the busy business area. Concrete that we're putting down will perform better over the long term than other materials, and therefore will have less maintenance, a better ride quality over time, as well as handle the heavy truck traffic that this intersection does see. So those are some of the major reasons they came and chose concrete for this corridor.
All right, so the slab of concrete that we're standing on right here, how thick is it, and is that the thickness of the roadway throughout, or how does that work?
Mindy, we have two different thicknesses on the roadway. The County Road 2 portion, which is the portion that goes east-west, is the county road, and for its truck traffic and daily traffic, an 8-inch concrete thickness was utilized. The ramps themselves are more heavily used by the trucks and utilizing a design that then required a 9.5-inch thickness. So we have two different pavement thicknesses, 8 inches on the roadway and 9.5 inches on the ramps.
Okay. All right, so I know we used a lot of concrete on the bridge, but just taking that concrete out, can you give us some idea of how much concrete was used on the roadway for the Broadway Avenue corridor?
On overall, the total square yardage of concrete for the roadway is going to be 53,000 square yards. That's probably hard for most people to get a grasp on, but if you would convert that into cubic yards, you would get almost 12,000 cubic yards, and you can carry 10 yards in each cement truck that we see around town. So if you think about it, that's 1,200 cement trucks full of concrete that will be placed on this corridor when it's totally complete.
All right, so as people are driving back and forth, they can really see a lot happening now. Can you tell us what the next steps in construction are for this road?
Currently, the majority of the mainline paving's done, which that means is the two travel lanes that go from 19th Street to 7th Street have been paved. Currently what we're doing is now filling in the turn lanes and the tapers that develop those turn lanes. So we're finishing that up, and then there's some infill work between the mainline paving and the bridge that will be poured in next week. So all those paving sections will be completed end of this week, beginning of next week, and then the bridge itself is being wrapped up right now, with the median being completed, and ornamental metal railing will be installed soon.
All right, so what a lot of people are going to be wondering is, when will we be opening the bridge, and will there be any sort of a celebration planned or anything for that?
The roadway and bridge itself, we're expecting to be open to traffic in middle of October. There will be probably some finish work to be done, probably signals, but at that middle of October sign, people will be seeing traffic. The bridge will be able to drive over it. It's just giving the exact date, 4 lanes each direction for all traffic with signals, is going to be in that time frame. And it could be open to some traffic, maybe 1 lane each direction earlier than that.
All right.
We can talk about celebration.
All right. Well,
I'm going to ask you a question. And since you asked me, Mindy, I don't remember when the celebration's planned, but I'll give that back to you, and you can answer that question.
all right. Well, we are planning a Back to Broadway celebration on Saturday and Sunday, October 22nd and 23rd. So just stay tuned for details on that. And if you'd like any more details on the Broadway Avenue project, you can visit our website at broadwayavforestlake.info.